Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you how to pull off a professional rug pull so that your token looks like the best investment in an investor's life until you press the sell button. So let's get down to business. First, I'll describe the theory, then we'll move on to a practical example. All we need is a budget, good software, and a strategy. By the way, I'll leave a link to the best software for launching tokens on Solana in the description. Now I'll tell you about our strategy. It's not as simple as it might seem, because this time we're going to play the long game. The upside of this strategy is that your potential profit is much higher. The downside is that it's way harder than trying to rug pull 3 people on a couple of Solana. Usually, our job is to launch using a bundler and sell as soon as investors start buying. However, this is not suitable for our strategy today. We will grow our audience, manipulate the price using a volume bot, invest, and then take the maximum and earn as much as possible. Yes, it is much more difficult and requires a lot of money, but it is much more profitable. Plus, I believe that such experience can be useful in the future, as I think we all dream of one day launching a meme coin that will reach a capitalization of tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars. Often, of course, this is a matter of chance, but no one has canceled competent actions at the start. So I urge everyone to learn. Our task is to draw the perfect chart so that anyone who sees it is convinced that this is a solid meme coin with a strong community that is not going to sell its coins cheaply and plans to grow as high as possible. Now let's break down our strategy. We launch our token together with the bundler, making the first pump, then turn on the volume bot to gain trading volume and add credibility to our chart. Then we pump the token again, raising the price even higher, and at the new high, we turn on the volume bot again. Any trader who sees such a chart will be ready to mortgage their house to buy as much as possible, and that is our goal. We let traders buy up and immediately sell. Of course, it is impossible to do this manually, so we need professional software. Now I will demonstrate everything in practice. Open and create our coin. It is possible to copy something that has recently been migrated or create something of our own. In this case, it is not particularly important, but I prefer to create my own. Now we create wallets. We will use a total of 4 groups and create wallets for each group. I recommend using at least 10. Next, transfer Solana to them, but only through a mixer. Almost all aggregators provide traders with analytics from bubble maps, so all transfers to the wallets from which you will buy tokens should be made only through a mixer. Pump.fun does not charge any commission for this. It is absolutely free. The first group will be responsible for the first wave of purchases, for which we will use the bundler in Zeus mode. But first, we need to configure it. Click Buy Settings. Here we have 2 options. Either set the exact amount for each wallet, or set a range of amounts for which they will buy tokens. I recommend setting a range, as this will make everything look as realistic as possible. Now let's configure the volume bot. Go to volume settings and set the range of amounts for which our wallets will buy and sell tokens, as well as the delay between transactions. You can set a single number or a range. I will set it from 2 to 6 seconds. Now we can launch our token. Click Launch. As you can see, our wallets have bought up the token, so it's time to turn on the volume bot. Click Volume On, and now our wallets are buying and selling our tokens in random order, imitating real traders. To make our chart look as realistic as possible, I recommend holding it for a couple of minutes to build up trading volume. This will help us get through the filters of more people, ultimately increasing our audience reach. As you can see, the program displays our profits in real time, but we still have a small profit, so we shouldn't waste our potential on trifles. Then we click Volume Off and move on to Group 3 and click Buy All, after which we select Group 4 and turn on the volume bot and let people enter our token. The main thing here is to have patience. As soon as you see that people have stopped buying the token, or even more so, have started selling, click Sell All Groups. As a result of this strategy, we earned 16 Solana. I think this is a very decent result. The most difficult thing is to choose the right moment to sell. You can't delay because those who have already bought may become wary and sell, and we may miss out on new buyers. So it's important to do everything at the right time. This will come with experience. So that's the strategy. Give me a like for this insider tip and subscribe, of course. All the best.